Okay, am I on? Am I on? I believe I'm on. Welcome to the live stream tonight. We're back. We're back, we're back, we're back. After a few months, it looks like internet is back in action and running strong. So, gotta start doing these things again. Hello. So welcome to the live stream tonight. It is, well, as you can see, we're going to be doing a little bit of work. It's not going to be live streaming very long because I have something else I got to do later. And yeah, I'll talk about that in a little bit though. But yeah, I just want to say it's been a long time since been doing this because internet trouble. Now it looks like the internet trouble is gone. It's been fixed fully. So I can start regularly doing these live streams again. And so Wednesday nights is when I edit or talk about or go through the production of Tales of Valhalla, the Aftermath Chronicles, which is a stop-motion HeroScape adventure that I'm currently animating and producing. And then on Saturday evenings I live stream just playing video games, just playing whatever I feel like, just for downtime, to relax and the like. Anyway, I'm Ryan. And that is what is going on here. So, now for tonight, I'm going to go through some of the shots that I animated today for Tales of Valhalla. And here's one you see right there on the screen. That is Evar Scarcarver, if you've never seen the HeroScape figure. But you notice his hands are interesting. Those are like, I believe he's human, but he's got like ice frost type hands in the miniature game. And so when it comes to animating, you can see look, okay. And this, he's just basically talking. This is just a talking scene, and we'll get this rendered. How about we just start doing that, because I got the motion blur in, I got the right speed in. So what we need to do then, if you remember this, just need to save it and then start rendering it. So let's go to the shot. Let's see here, so it'd be shot 28. Save, and we'll just start exporting that. And so for this particular miniature, I plan sometimes to add some effects which will like cause like the hands and the icy hands to like maybe glow or emulate some type of like frosty substance coming off, especially when he's probably attacking other opponents, other enemies. And one thing I forgot to do though, oops. So there's like a little bit of black here at the end. That's okay. So this is gonna have a couple of seconds of black at the end, but that's all right. I'll know how to edit it when it comes time to edit it for this episode. And still animating episode 6. Episode 6 of season 3 is going to be a huge episode. There's a lot of fight scenes, there's a lot of things happening. So I'm not even really halfway done with animating episode 6 yet. It's a lot of shots just for this particular scene. I've done like, let's see, I've done almost 30 shots, and I'll probably end up doing another 30 to 40 more. So this is like going to be over 50 shots that I'm doing just for this scene in this episode. And there are other scenes, and there are other fight scenes. It's gonna be a fun episode when it gets released. All right, so let's do this. So this is done. Now, let us get, and I'll show you guys something in a second. Let me just find, because I've been animating a bunch of fight sequences too. So here, hold on. Okay, this can go away, and let me just bring up the other one. this one, and this one is just basically that's just a shot. But first, before I do that, let me try and find something here. Oh no, I want to be that. Oh yeah, I think it's here. Yeah, let me see. Just watch it. Like, there's a lot of things that need to happen in this, but you see, when the Earth just comes up and totally eradicates these Morrow. I want to see that again. And it goes. See? And that's the power of the Earth Elemental. You can see kind of invisible there. I was working out the special effect to have it in the same space as a miniature there. And yeah, that's basically that. And I have this particular shot of the Earth rising up from the ground in a couple different angles. So I'll be able to pick out the best angles for that sequence. Anyway, that was a spoiler. I keep on looking down here because my camera used to be here, and that's one thing I forgot to mention, or I didn't mention. I got a new webcam, so this one's so much better, and I look so much clearer. Probably see my face a lot better, and the background and everything. So it's nice. I've needed a webcam for a long time, years, and this is how cheap I am to where I wait until finally, okay, I just gotta go get it. So I did, and I like it. I like it so far. So that's what I'm gonna use. Okay. So okay, back to this now. This shot. So we'll get back to it. Where is it? Can I see it? Oh, it's right there. Okay. So this shot, I'm actually going to, when I'm done with it, here I have the motion blur. It's going to be basically just a still shot for the most part. Just put it down 30. And the reason why I want it to be a still shot is because I'm going to zoom in and just focus on, because this is one of the first times you'll actually see Everscar Carver fighting, so I want to focus on his ice hands, and I'm really going to show like a good special effect of just the like frost, like some type of frost magic, or just cold just radiating off of these hands, because these are his weapons, and they're very deadly weapons. Anyway, it is so good to be back online. It's been rather boring to where it's just like every Wednesday, nope, I can't live stream. Nope, I can't live stream. It's just not gonna work. You know, my upload speeds are awful, but now they're good. So it feels good to be back and just show you all what's going on. And I know I've said this before, but I mean, I'm over halfway done. I'm over halfway done animating season 3. So. But there's still a lot to be done. My goal is to get done by the end of this year, and we'll see. Now I have my doubts, but I'm gonna still animate like I am going to, so we'll see how it goes. Okay. Get this. This shouldn't take too long to render. Alright, so what I really wanted to show you is this next shot. It's the last shot I animated today. Got a little bit of action in it. This is shot 30. Let's put it. It's going to take a couple of alterations, but I'm going to try and start at 33. Oh, excuse me a second. Had to burp. I didn't want to burp out loud all in front of y'all. Okay. So like I said, the live stream, like I'm probably going to go for maybe another 10-20 minutes and then this live stream will be over. Yeah, looking not too bad. Let me go back. I need to focus on this. Let me see. Boom. And boom, boom, and it just looks a little choppy. Let me go with 34. And see if that's any better. If it's not, then I'll go back to 33. Boom. I think that looks a lot smoother. Yeah, I think I like that one. Okay, let me get to the point where he's about to move. Boom. Boom. And out. And let me break this shot down just for the fun of it, because a lot of things that happen at once. So, okay. So first off, these just enemies are shaking in their pants that they don't have pants on. But he's going to begin to charge as we focus in, and then everything happens really quick. So he takes out this Marrow Stinger first, boom, and he goes out. And you can see this Marrow Stinger is actually is going to try and shoot him, but there's some characters in the oh, we got Rich Man. Hey, okay, take a pause. Mr. Ozperson. I call him Rich Man because he is the rich man. He's looking at the live stream. I'm thinking on Facebook probably. Good to see ya. Good to see ya. It's good to be back on here. It's been a little while since I've done a live stream, so just going through a shot that I just did today. So anyway, like I was saying, you got the Marrow Stinger here, and he's about to take a shot at him, but if we just go frame by frame, you will see, boom, right there. So that's a wound token, so it's basically blood. So one of our characters that aren't seen in this frame, but that I've already animated taking the shot, basically takes a shot and shoots this stinger, so the stinger can't shoot at him. And it happens really quickly, so it's hard to see. And you see that stinger goes down, and then this Marrow drone right here decides, yeah, I know I can't call you. Yeah. Rich Man says you can call me Rich Man. Awesome. Yeah, I know. That's just been your name for I mean, ever since I've known you, basically. That's what I called you. So, but anyway, so this enemy starts running away and actually runs into the sword of another hero that is off this screen, but I've already animated it. So he kind of runs out, and then while he's running out, you notice that Evar had already hit this miniature kind of in the background. It's like kind of unseen, but it's there, and then that miniature just falls and is dead. And then you have these two remaining stingers that when I add the special effects, they'll be shooting these guns and it'll be missing him, and he'll be just running over and then very quickly coming to the side and striking them both down before they can get off another shot. And that's basically the shot, that little sequence. And we have tons of action sequences coming in Season 3. This is just a tiny little blip of it. So, again, quickly. And my wife is running a blender, if you can hear that. Probably can. Even though I'm the farthest away from the kitchen as I can possibly be. Rich Man, he says, yeah, so cool to see how it all comes together. Yeah, and Rich, this is what I animated. This is the last thing I animated today. And I've been working on this particular terrain set for like the past month and a half. So, and I probably have another month to go in animating everything that takes place in this terrain set. So it's a lot of stuff. Okay, let's go through this again. Okay, yeah, they're just frightened. They're moving about. They're frightened. Oh no, oh no, and then charge, boom, and taken out, and boom, boom, and see, you can. After I explain it, you can see a little bit, everything a little bit more clearer. So what we're going to do now, because right now it is just in its raw form and we need to render it so it can be a video clip. So what I'm going to do is put it in the queue. And see, there's all the shots for this scene so far. And now this was at 34, and this is shot 30, and save and start exporting. All right. Now while it's rendering, I know, like, I know lately, since I haven't talked about what I've been 3D printing lately either, because I do have a 3D printer. I'm still using that 3D printer, and I've printed out a lot of stuff. So I think maybe next Wednesday, next week, I'll just commit that whole live stream to what I've been doing with the 3D printer, because there's just been a lot of stuff that I have done with it, and there's a lot of photographs to go through. So I might just devote that into a 3D printing segment just to show you guys the terrain that's been 3D printed so far. I have a bunch, and I'm still making quite a bit. All right, so that is it for the shots then. Got them all done, so I just need to remove this and hit save, and let's just go back to something familiar. Okay, I'm gonna go, see, I'm gonna get this shot again. Just so we have something in that view screen. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna do this. This is a different shot. It's them talking a lot. Okay, bring it up, bring it up, bring it up. Alright, there. Okay, we'll just leave it at that. So let me talk about before I wrap up, because I mean, let's see here. Look at the integrity of the live stream. Everything looks good. Yep. No drop frames. Everything looks strong. So I think we're good to go with live streaming in the future. That makes me happy. Okay. Yep. 24 minutes into it. So, what I'm going to talk about is a couple of YouTube channels. So, okay. And I'm gonna bring this volume down. Actually, I need to bring the desktop audio up a little bit. And the volume of this music down. Okay. So, this fella right here is a friend of mine, and I'm just gonna have him explain here. I'm gonna play this.
So that could be fun to try sometime and see what happens. Instead, we're trying to create some 3D printed ice that's relatively translucent and looks like the miniature's frozen inside. So there's a story behind all this. I was approached by the creator of the, quote, most successful HeroScape stop-motion animation show, probably more commonly known to you guys as Tales of Valhalla by Ryan, my old co-host here in the Tabletop Battlefield. Not really old co-host, he just filmed episodes with me. one of my reoccurring ghosts on the tabletop battlefield, where he takes the HeroScape miniatures and has his own little funny comedy story behind them. And I'll put a link to the show notes of those videos and his, wow, goodness, 20 episodes-ish now. So you'll find a link to that in the show notes.
Yep,
and for
20
season
episodes.
3, which he's working on animating at the moment, we need an effect where a character gets frozen in ice. So that's what I was trying to accomplish. We started here with this piece. This is the actual ice terrain piece from HeroScape. So the idea was to create something in this style that still looked like HeroScape, but could be translucent enough so that you could see that there's a miniature trapped in it. Alright, so with that, let's get this process started from going from this to this.
And so now I'll leave for the people watching this on YouTube retroactively, on my Tales of Valhalla page and on my Connector Productions page, I'll leave a link in the description and probably something on the screen as well, pointing to this video, just showing Jason making this. I asked him about doing this about a year or so ago, saying if there was something that could be transparent, because I needed some type of transparent ice that I could see a miniature through, and nothing I had come up with so far was working. And so Jason's like, well, I'll take a stab at it, and this is what he was able to make. So and he made a video about it, and he talked about Tales of Valhalla a little bit, so I'm going to leave a link in the description below about how he made that, and it had a lot to do with working on or working with Blender, as well as his 3D printer, and just some good tricks and stuff in order to make it. So I thank you so much, Jason, for doing that. The prop looks wonderful, and I can't wait to use it in, I don't know how many months it's going to be before I actually use it for animation, but it's probably going to be one of the last scenes I do. But it's there, it's ready, so I thank you so much, Jason, for that. So, and then the next YouTube channel I'll talk about, and I think I've talked about this before, but I like to show it. This is a YouTube channel called 10 Points Under, and basically what this fellow does, his name is, or his HeroScape name is Big Bullfrog. He records online HeroScape games, to where they basically have this digital battlefield and miniatures, all digitally, and people just play across the internet. And so he records some of these games, and he brings on certain guests to talk about the game that's being played, and just to comment on it, tactics and whatever crazy stuff we want to talk about while the players are playing their game. And I have helped guest host this show a few times, like about like 3 or 4 times, and there's multiple people that guest host on here, and it's just a wonderful channel. It's just getting started, and he's this fellow Big has really done a good job. And one of the reasons why I'm doing this live stream a little bit early tonight and finishing early tonight is because we're going to be recording another episode of this in like a half hour or so, as soon as I get off. But I wanted to plug his channel. It's called 10 Points Under. And I know this is for the real geeky, nerdy miniature war gaming realm, but it's a fun and it's just a fun channel just to learn this game. And he even has posted a new video in the past just today on how to play HeroScape online. So he gives detailed information on how to basically play this. If someone's a beginner or a novice, they can get the details on how to do this and play with people. Since a lot of us are still kind of quarantined in house a little bit, this is a great way to interact with people online. So I will also put his channel and the description, or a link to the how to play HeroScape online in a link below, as well as hopefully the notes on the screen at the end of this segment. And if you want to look at the videos and look for where, let's see here, let me see if I can find one. So here, escape. Let me see. Here somewhere. Yeah, okay, there's one. I think there's one sooner, but there's one. See, Tales of Valhalla, right there. And yeah, I think that's the most recent one, I think. Let me see here. Hold on. Yeah, okay, and this one too. This was the most recent one. See, I got it right here there with Tales of Valhalla. So that was a fun episode. So yeah, if you want to just watch those episodes where it has moi talking, giving my pontification of knowledge about the game, I just have fun. It's a lot of fun just talking through these and actually seeing the game being played. It's a game that I heavily use and have been heavily using for the past like 5 to 7 years, and I've only played it like maybe 1 to 2% of the time. All the rest of the time I'm just animating and creating. I haven't had hardly any time to play it at all. So it's just fun to watch it being played and comment on it, and just seeing that side of the gaming perspective instead of the filmmaking. So it's a nice little bit of downtime as well. So anyway, okay, enough of me talking about that. Yes, 10 points under. I will, like I said, I'll provide links in the show notes so you guys can look at that. So I will put that down now, and I think that's pretty much it for this live stream then. I just wanted to talk about those things. I am back, and hopefully will stay back, and the internet will stay strong from now on, and we'll continue showing you what's going on with, rolling right along with the animating of Season 3, and like I said, over halfway done, and still got a lot more to do, so, and I'll still be editing Season 3, Episode 1 of Season 3, and hopefully get into more of that, and lots more to show in the future, for sure, lots more content, so with that, I bid you guys a good night, and we'll see you guys next Wednesday. Later.